Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS22 map tour video. In this video we have a look at the map Backroads County. It's an American map and it's inspired from the USA and Canada, and it's from the modder FSG Modding FSG Tasman. Yeah, so I would say just have a look. There are 5 farms. Okay, and here we start. This already looks very American. Very good. Yeah. What is this? Ah, solar panels. Very good. Yeah, so this will be one of those farms, I guess. This is very red. Yeah, sure, in America it should be red, but it's a little bit bright red. And it's a Hermann shed and no traditional barn, but it fits. Yeah, and so what do we have? Quite some machinery. A Massey Ferguson, a bigger one, a Case combine, and a Case tractor. Yeah. So not so small, our machinery, that's good. And we have a pressure washer already prepared for us. And here we have semi-truck and a pickup. Quite some stuff. And I see a tendency for red machinery. Yeah, why not? Usually you very often see green machinery in US maps, and this is more for the red. And yeah, this is a power roll and it exists only in blue. Yeah, and here this is big. Yeah. Very nice. How many meters is it? It's quite okay. Now, later we can look into the shop to see the technical data. And this we all know. And here, yeah, the direct seeder. Very good. So we start with very useful equipment. And here, this is for the semi-truck. And we have a silo as well. The Wilson trailer. And animal barns. I guess this is for sheeps. Yeah, sheep barn. The large one. And this is for the cows. Yeah. Maybe let's have a look at the map. I always like to see the PDA map to get an overview impression. So we are here and we have some fields that are more or less helper friendly without sharp corners, a little bit rounded, but more or less rectangular, and it looks like that we can combine them if we want to have a bigger field. Let's check for the prices. Oh, this is one lot. Okay, the price is okay, I would say, for farm and 2 fields. And this is 164. This is okay too. This is cheaper, 45, and here we have a forest with a lake. This is a little bit more expensive, but it is rather big. And here we have a really irregular field. So I would say people who like rectangular fields, helper friendly, can play on this map, and people who like more this irregular kind of fields can have fun on this map too. Yeah, this is very good, I would say. And where are the 5 farms? So this is one, and this looks like maybe another one. And here is the vehicle shop, and this could be another farm. And here maybe. And here are a lot of productions and the fast food restaurant. So this seems to be the town at the edge of the map. And here this could be 2 farms maybe. And here we have the animal dealer and bale and silage sales. Very good. And so here is a vehicle shop, and this is the workshop. Okay. Yeah. And this is the sawmill. Very well. Well, so here we have forest, there and there. So it looks like it is yeah, you get a lot to discover, and you can work as a lumberjack guy and on fields. And yeah, if you like big fields, you could combine those. And so for me it feels like a map for a lot of different tastes, which is a very good idea. Usually I'm not so much into those maps that are totally flat and everything only squares. A lot of American maps are like that, and I know a lot of people like it like that, but I don't like it like that. And I like it more if there is a little forest here and there, and so more landscape atmosphere, sort of. And I saw the screenshots of this map, and I thought, oh, this looks nice. This looks like there are a lot of nice places where I would like to be. And usually I would use a tractor or the pickup for driving, but now we have this Mac. Why not use this? Yeah, and therefore I thought, okay, let's have a closer look at this map, and that's what we do. And here maybe I first want to have a look at the forest with the lake. And here, there in the distance you can see a little hill. And I think that is much closer to most of the areas. Even if they are flat, sometimes there is a little tiny hill. So I live in a very, very flat area, but it's not as flat as a map could be. So if you the first impression is, in my area where I live, that it's totally flat. And in northern Germany it's the same. There you have the impression, oh, it's totally flat. But then when you have a closer look, sometimes there is a little tiny hill, very, very smooth. And that gives the landscape a more natural feeling, I would say. And this is what we see here. Maybe there are areas that are really perfectly flat. I don't know. But this I prefer a little bit. Okay, so where do we go? We could rather go by foot to this lake and then take the truck. Yeah. So. Okay. I think this is the forest, yeah? In the outside of the forest there were leaf trees. Here is another one. So some leaf trees, but most of the trees are spruce and such, so you can harvest it. And no, here are quite some leaf trees. So I think this forest is not meant to be forested down completely, because those leaf trees make a lot of work to cut down. But it looks nicer. And here we have the lake. It's funny, I'm always so eager to see the lakes and to swim in them when I visit a map. What is that? That looks quite interesting. This is the little creek where the water comes from. Okay, and here we find something. That is good. So, as we can see, we have collectibles here. Very good. And oh, this looks very bucolic. Oh, this is nice here. And here's a little boat, but I guess it's full of water. Yeah. So you would need to put the water out, and then you can go rowing and fishing maybe, and finding another collectible. Very good. Okay, so now I had a swim, I'm refreshed, and I can go to the truck. And then, where do we want to go? Maybe here to the other farm and then to the vehicle shop. Yeah, I like this landscape here. And here how you have the look from the field to the forest. It looks nice, landscapey. You know what I mean? Yeah, and so the screenshots are proved right. Could I say it like that? So the screenshots didn't lie, they told the truth, and I find what I searched for. And I like it. Yeah. I could imagine to play on this map. And I rarely find maps that I like to play on. So there are a lot of maps that come out, but most of the time I don't have the feeling that I want to stay there, settle there, build my farm and such. And this is from the landscape wise, I would say yes, I like this, and that there are rectangle fields help me too. I like this. And yeah, but most of it, this feeling of a landscape where I feel good. I have the feeling of being in the nature, even when sitting in front of my computer. Yeah, this is definitely another farm. So I would think this map is good for multiplayer. And it's for all play. Oh, I didn't set all the usual stuff. This map is in Modhub available, and it's for all platforms. So it's a console map as well. And here is a little creek. And it's definitely no mountain map, but very, very soft tilts. Have I said the name of the map? Maybe not. It's Backroads County. Oh, I think I said it. I even said the name of the modder. Ah, here. It's Caseland. But not only. The John Deeres are standing on the rock, but they usually do. When they are in display, they very often look like that. Even in the John Deeres in Germany, when you drive on the highway from Basel up to Frankfurt, in the middle, in a small town called Bruchsal, there, when you drive on the highway, you see John Deere standing like that, and huge combine. And yeah, when you are an FS22 player, you think, oh yes, here is John Deere. And it's not even the big factory that is in Mannheim, about 50 kilometers further north, but it's a second factory. So yeah, and on this road from Basel in Switzerland up to Frankfurt, you have two factories of John Deere. So we are definitely John Deere land in Germany. Yeah, and in Mannheim they produce the 6,000 John Deeres, so those kind of John Deeres. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with this map. So here is the vehicle store, and we have quite a lot of place where we can buy a lot of vehicles. Very good if we are rich and have a lot of money. And here are a lot of stuff in display. Very nice. Big ones. Oi, 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 oi. Do we own them? No, we don't own them. Let's check. I'm curious. I don't even know how the modder did this. No. This is all we have. There are some cases, but we saw them at the farm. Very interesting. Well, I think you can put out vehicles to display and then say that it's not owned by you, so in the XML files. But I never did it. But I think it's a good idea to have some nice vehicles at display or as display at the shop. You know what I mean. So, where do we go now? Oops. Maybe we drive here, then we don't have problems with the traffic. So, let's see. What could be interesting? Maybe this area there. And when we drive there, we can see a lot of the other stuff, so maybe this from farther away. Yeah, and the fields, how they are, and the landscape. And sometimes you have yeah, a forest or a little tiny hill in your view, and then you have a very far view to the distance, and I like this this difference. So I love to have a far view, but I also love to have a group of trees here and there, and a little hill here and there, and then again a very far view to the distance. Yeah, and discovering this, maybe once I should make a map with this very soft hills too, because this is really something I can enjoy. So, we are too far. Yes, much too far. Yes, driving and dreaming and talking. I wonder whether this map feels American for you. It should be in the USA as the modder road, but it's a little bit different to other American maps that I recently saw. Here, this. And let's say I haven't been in an area of the USA where it looked like that, and therefore I couldn't say, yes, it looks like this and this and that. Look, this, I like it. You know what I mean? This very soft rolling hills, and they are not so steep, so you don't need to have a very strong machine to go up this very strong hill, but here is medium steep. And there is the other farm. Okay, now we have to go to the left, and I must say the mapper didn't even bother to make 3D map roads, so with a blender or such. They are just painted and I personally like it. Yeah, for the map that I'm doing at the moment, I need to make my first 3D... What is that? We just go there. Sorry. Rather green, this forest, but why not? Ah, yes, this is another farm. And it's a little bit different. That is good. So now we can go back. So for the roads is one thing, and yeah, when it's a road in the field, it usually can be painted just like that, and it's done in nearly all maps. But very often the bigger roads that are used by cars and such, for this yeah, most of the modders and giants too make the roads as objects that are with asphalt and nice looking and so. And this is just painted and it's gravel. And for me, I like it. It's the easy way. So I'm sure the modder saved at least 1 or 2 weeks because of that. And for me it looks good. And this map is the Backroads County, so it is not fancy city like county, but more backroads. And for this I would say it's totally okay to have those painted gravel roads. Yeah, and here we have a shop, the farmer's market. Yeah, here will be all the important stuff. And there is the milling group. Oh, this is a big milling group. Yeah, for all the fields that we have, we produce a lot of grain. And here is another of those. I think it's in Elm Creek too. Oh? It's a giant building. And there in the... behind the map, maybe it's the Elm Creek background. There. In the distance. Here is the diner. And something to find. Yeah, as I thought, all the important stuff. So this town is not so overwhelming in its beauty, but it's okay, you have everything together. And I think in the back roads county, everything would be together and you would have a small town that is just a road. Here is the sawmill. So it seems rather realistic to me. And to be honest, it's much more enjoyable to drive around with this truck than with the pickup. The pickup is always flying away somehow. If I go to around a corner, it feels like it flies, and this is more grounded. And here again, a lot of places where one could make a screenshot and it would look nice. That is someone, I think it was Modhub, the modder that is the brain behind Mice Plus and makes a lot of other mods as well. And he once said he likes map that have the beauty that you find a lot of places where you can make a screenshot and it would look nice. And indeed, this is a very, very nice way to see it somehow, or to describe it, because yeah, this would look nice. Not very perfect, but it would look nice enough to make a screenshot. And like this, there are a lot of places. Here a nice oak. And there seems to be another of those farms. Yeah, tell me, what do you think about this map? I would be really interested to know how it is for American people and English people or other people from around the world, because yeah, as I only speak German and English good enough to make a video, maybe here are even people from India or Poland watching this video, and then I can't only ask how do you American like this map, maybe how do you Polish people like this map, or your Japanese people. Yeah, that I would like to know. So here we are back again at our farm. And for me, I would say I put this map on the list maps I'd like to play. Not at once, but someday, sooner or later. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for this tour. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.